So I'll start on with the first slide itself. Okay, this particular session we are taking it on web portal. Actually, it is a replication of the mobile app which we have. What is the difference between mobile app and the web portal? Mobile app, we have everything in handy on the fly. We can see all the informations, but we will be able to see this web portal if some of the people will be very comfortable in the laptop mode. So for those users also, we are trying to make we are trying to give solutions accordingly. So this particular web portal, it can be used in the browsers using the URL. I'm sure most of the schools will be using this particular browser usage, and henceforth maybe I'll just go to the next slide. What are the features available in this? We have the dashboard, profile details of the student, attendance, homework, examination, SMS history of whatever SMS has been received in the past, and things. We will be able to see all the info, all the announcements, homework, and all the SMS will be able to see. And also we have the timetable,
Noel,
the remarks.
Sorry, Noel. Can you please make the full screen mode? Go for the full screen mode. Because,
okay.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Is it visible, sir? Is it visible?
Yeah, visible. Yes, please.
Fine, fine. Thank you for your info. Thank you. And we have the remarks and the profile updations. The profile updation we have given for certain schools in which the parent themselves can edit the name or certain fields what the institution wants to. They can also give the info telling that my student's name is wrong, so please update this spelling. So they also can suggest, but they will not be able to enter, and it will not be reflecting at the stretch. It has to go a protocol telling that the message or the name of the student is being updated wrongly. It will give an update to the admin team who's in the school, and they themselves will allot yes or no for it. And also we have the circulars in which you can send any kinds of PDF files. Like for example, you would like to share some of the info telling that on behalf of the school there is some kind of programs or some kind of timetables also be put in the letterpad, and that can be circulated to the students or the for a specific class from two timings. It can be done also. And also we have the LMS login. Previously we were using the learning management system. Using that, the student will be able to click here and it goes directly to the Moodle. So these are the features which are available. And we have the login page. Okay. And then it's just an elaboration of the dashboard and student profile, whatever I spoke about that now. And we'll be able to see also the examination marks and things like that. Okay. So more or less, this is the info, and directly I will be able to show you the info in the tool itself. Okay. So for us now, I have opened for a school in which I have opened as a student name, and this student will be able to see all the information right below. You will be also able to see the academic year basis. Like for example, what is the recent academic year? They will be able to see that particular. So every data is being stored according to the academic years only. So if, say for example, I would like to see the last year's data, I can very well switch over to 2020, provided the informations, the time from when the school software has started in the school. Okay, for example, we have started in 2018, means from that only we will be able to give the data. So other than that, the complete history of the students can be viewed here itself. Okay, we have also the gear button to see, to refresh or any kinds of informations, or you would like to avail also, you can just see. And you have the left hand navigation things. If you just click on the dashboard, you will be able to see the fee structure as of now. This school is using the fee structure. Even some parents will be paying the fees in the mobile app mode also. They'll be able to see or pay the fees using the laptop mode also. So here you have, I am sure that you would have seen or gone through this particular fee structure also. If the parents would like to pay the fees at a stretch by clicking all also, you will be able to click all and click on pay fee. It will be directing to the mobile, your respective bank, and from the respective bank, the money will be deducted and it will be credited to the school's account accordingly. So that is one thing. And before that one also, they would like to see the fee structure also. It is possible here by clicking on the view fee structure. You will be able to see all the fee structures. Okay. So here you will be having an overview of the dashboard here. What was the attendance on the previous month, and the calendar. If we have any informations or any kinds of updates on that particular date, it will be visible here. So what are the homeworks also, you will be able to see here in a very elaborate mode. Okay. And next we have the student profile. As I told you, the parents can view the complete history or the complete details, information, personal information of the particular individual student in depth here. If suppose there is a mistake or anything, they can very well opt the school that so and so information has been misspelled, or there is wrong info which has happened here. So they'll be able to tell what is the problem also. And here you will also have the sibling details, extracurricular activities, achievements also are there available. And here we have recently, with due to the pandemic timing also, we have included the medical history here. Say for example, the students are coming to the school, every temperature can be recorded daily basis. It can be recorded and it can be also put in the in this portal also, so that they will be able to see what was their temperature daily basis. And also you have the information telling that, okay, say for example, the particular student was brought to the infirmary of some kind of sickness or illness, be it vomiting sensation, or what are the medicines or what is the first aid, what was given in the school also, you will be able to see in the medical history here. So that is some important feature which we have implemented in this pandemic timing. So that is one thing. And the complete history, starting from the students, what the admission number they have got until what the TC, everything can be seen here. The complete history can be seen here. Next we go to the attendance. So here we have the attendance. Here we have the attendance pertaining to that particular student, Akash J, Akshay J. Okay. Here we have in the month basis, starting from the date 1 till the last 31st, what was their present in that particular month, and what was their total, and what was their cumulative, and percentage is calculated according. If there is a prior notification, it is taken leave, means there is a cumulative is different. And here without notification, or there is some kind of leave that they are taken, it is calculated here. And also if they are going on duty basis for different schools based on some tournaments or some kind of zonal things, can even that one you can make it as OD here, on duty, and it can be displayed here according to the month wise. So this is about the attendance. And next we move on to the homeworks. The homeworks which we get in daily basis. The homeworks which we get in daily basis, every homework is being tracked and it is being shown here. Say for example, they did not receive any kinds of SMS, means this can very well serve the need at that time. It can serve the purpose to the parents, telling that, okay, if suppose there is no network, or the SMS has been missent, or there is the messages did not receive the gadget, very well the parent can see their homework based on the subject and the date wise accordingly here. And next one, we have the examination. Here we have the examination results, examination timetable, and syllabus. So examination results, if the school permits the students to get the results or to view the result, even that one is also possible here by clicking on the examination and results option. Here you'll be able to see all the examination results, starting from the subject 1 till the subject here, whatever was the maximum marks, and what is the minimum mark, what was their score, you'll be able to see. And further, we are also extending our services more by you can also, if the school permits, we can also download the progress report. Now the school is spending the stationery items for taking the progress card also. Now in future they can very well, it is all digitalized based. Anytime you can very well search for the examination name, and you can just click of a button, you will be able to see the examination marks, and if needed you can download it, and they can download, or they can have it in any PDF formats respectively. So that is about the examination. And next we have the examination timetable. If there is any schedules for the timetable, okay, for the particular exam, you can view it here. As of now there are no data here. And also syllabus can be mentioned here. For this particular exam, what is the syllabus, what is the portions which are going to be covered based on the subject, and based on the subject and the examination, what is going to be the portions covered for that particular subject respectively. So that is about the examination. And we have the SMS history, in depth SMS history. I will just choose from to date, so that so here the parents will always have an close contact with the schools, telling that okay, if they already missed the SMS, they can very well come and see here, and what time the message has been sent here or delivered, you will be able to see that for that particular student only. So that is about the SMS history. And timetable, about the class timetable. Now in this pandemic timing, there is no schools who are updating the timetable in the thing. So based on the sessions, they change over the sessions accordingly. But this timetable, when the timetable is in the normal period, when the timetable is given, we enter the timetable, so that the parents will be aware what time what class has been taken in this particular time frame, so that they will be able to prepare their words accordingly. And remarks also, remarks, if say for example this particular student is misbehaving in the class, or this particular student is distracting the class, or any kinds of informations about that particular individual student can also be given using the mobile app for the student, by the class teacher or the subject teacher. On selecting the student, they can very well click on the below remarks, telling that this particular student is misbehaving. So the remarks also, it is customizable. You can very well make your remarks in any kind of format in your own customization also it is possible. So that can be also included here. The parents will be able to see. And also, as I told you, the profile update, the parents info can be the students info can be also included here. If suppose the school is willing to tell that these only fields only the parents can opt for. If the school is also willing for the fifth column, means fifth field also, they can very well tell that okay, please release this column, so that the parents also can contribute their info also, means even that one is also possible here. Right now for this institution, they have given only 4 columns, so they can update their fields accordingly. And also we have the circular option here. As I told you, in any kind of PDFs, it will be accepted. So more or less, I have completed my session. So your queries are welcome. Please feel free to ask your questions. Thank you. How to open that site? Okay. In every school, we will be giving, normally we will be giving it in the school website. I will just show you. Now I take, for example, DB Pondi. DB Pondi, the site opens. Here we will be configuring based on the particular, on an individual icon or individual menu, we'll give it as, okay, by clicking here, the parent login, you will be getting a form telling that you'll be getting 2 options. One, you can also click the same option, you'll get the login page in which what I have logged in. This is the page that I logged in, and also some kind of information before logging in, or what is about and things like that. You can also share like for example, some kind of screenshots or some kind of navigations or tooltip, anything is possible here using the PDFs here. So steps of instruction can be given based on the based on that the parents will do it accordingly. So thank you very much for that input, ma'am. Yeah, hope to hear some more. Anybody's wanting to ask any doubt, sirs or ma'am, father, sisters? You can just raise your hand so that we unmute that particular user. You can ask your queries. Patrick, sir, was everything you were able to hear, sir?
Everything.
Yeah, we were.
Fine. The voice was clear.
Yes.
It was clear.
Yes.
Yes, fine.
So we'll wait for.
Yeah,
we'll wait for the
time
queries.
for them to.
Sure.
I request all of you, if you have any questions on anything in the first session on Microsoft Teams or any question on any of the sessions we had this morning, the floor is now open to all. Any questions you can ask. Mr. Noel, you can also share the numbers of contact numbers of regional heads. So on the chat box. So if they have any doubts, they can also contact you anytime later. Okay, so please share your contact numbers, the regional heads.
Yeah, sure, sir. We will send it in WhatsApp, sir. We will send it to all the people in the WhatsApp, sir.
Okay, fine.
We'll send it in. We'll make it as an official thing by sending in mail also.
Okay. So.
Yes.
I think there are no questions, no doubts. So let's.
Somebody's asking any.
Yes. Yeah. Morning notes are explained morning about Microsoft PC, but what about on mobile phone? Yes, that's a good question. Yes.
AB out of pardon, sir. Morning Noel sir had explained morning lab out of on PC, but how about on mobile phone?
How about Microsoft Team in mobile phone?
On
how it can be used to using mobile phone?
Mobile phone, okay. Maybe I will just share my screen or using my AnyDesk. 1 minute.
Dear principals and teachers, if you have any queries, you can post it in the chat box, or else you can raise your hand. Meanwhile, sir will get ready with the mobile demo.
Okay, I will just show about the Microsoft Teams. Here, the app has already been installed here. Okay, MS Teams, it is there. I can just click on that. I'll be able to log in as a student or as a staff. Now I have already logged in as a student here, Ritish Rawood. The complete history of the particular student. I can very well create any number of logins provided. Like for example, if I have 2 kids at my house, I can very well use both of the users in one particular mobile phone by just clicking on the options below. So accordingly, the info changes here. So here you will be having all the privileges of the channels, but you will not be. This is a student login. Since it's a student login, you will not be having the provisions to change anything unless it is changed by the admin. So this is only the app for the students only, student and staff only. You will be able to see all the activities here. The left hand side, if you click on the activity, you will be able to see all the updates on or the on the list of all the assignments or been the thing, everything will be displayed here. And the next one, we have the chat here, whatever chats are done, and also what are the teams which are available. For example, I would like to see second standard J English subject, means I can just go to the second standard J and click on English. So respectively, I'll be able to see whatever the posts have been done respective of that subject. And next one, okay, here I will be able to see the recordings, school recordings, session on chapter 1, okay, meeting on the science subject and things like that. And also files, whatever files I'm sharing, also it will be shown here using the files menu. If there is nothing, okay, that is the thing. And also about the assignments, if a teacher is submitting any kinds of assignment, I'll be able to see the assignment here itself. Maybe I'll like to see a quiz, how it has been done. So clicking on the quiz, I would like to opt for the quiz. So whatever the questions what I entered in the morning, also the same thing is appearing here. Who is the PM of India? I can very well just click on Modi ji. Okay, just type something for the thing, and you can also rate and click on submit. So I am able to see in a click of a button, I am able to finish my test very fast. And also the objective, since it is an objective types question, it is showing me which is the right answers. And here, and also the grades are defined below. Then we have the calendar icon. Using the calendar icon also, I can very well join the class. Right now, there is no schedule of classes now. Otherwise, it will be showing you here, okay, there is some kind of classes which needs to be taken up, or can very well see here. And next we have the apps or camera files, and you can also call the respective teacher if needed also. So more or less, you have now you have seen about the mobile app. Here you have the extra informations, what's new. Also, even the student can also, as I told you, MS Teams is giving a very fast update, and every now and then we get most of the updates. So if I just click on what's new,
இந்த நெட் ப்ராப்ளம் நினைக்கிறேன், பார்க்கலாம்.
No, sir. Yes, a problem in sharing the screen. Joining now.
I'm back, sir. So more or less, I've answered the question of one ma'am who told me to present. Revati ma'am, your presentation was awesome. Then can you please give me a credential for MS Teams? Ma'am, we don't have a credentials thing, ma'am, but we are only using the credentials of live classes only. So if we go, If you go for the presentations only, we will be, if you go for the new users only, we will be able to, but you can always be posted so that we can give you some more info. Maybe if things go on well, we can also help you out in this regard, ma'am. Sir or
Yeah,
ma'am?
let me
Yeah.
add here. Yes.
Yes.
See, we are planning to have one training session only on Microsoft Teams. So at that time, we will create credentials for them to learn hands-on Microsoft Teams. So that will
நீங்க
be
ரெடி
an
ஆகிறீங்களா
advanced
தான்
training. Yeah, advanced training session we will have probably this week or end of this week. So at that time, we'll be creating credentials. So that is one possibility where you can get to see Microsoft Teams. Another possibility, as an institution, when the entire institution applies for this, I mean, it comes free, then we can create credentials for all the teachers, the students. So that's another possibility. So we'll definitely help every school that is with us using SSP. We will help every teacher, student, and principal and administration staff, non-teaching staff. We will help everyone in Microsoft Teams to learn and to adapt and to use Microsoft Teams successfully. So we will help you. Noel, there is a question that we have not answered. Device compatibility required for my MS Teams. Is there any particular device compatibility for, especially for app?
Morning in the presentation I showed,
That
sir,
is
device
desktop,
compatibility.
desktop. That is for desktop.
Desktop, sir.
Now we are asking for application, mobile app.
Mobile app, I have mentioned in the mobile app. I'll show you, sir.
Okay. Any compatibility required? Any particular version of Android or iOS?
I will show, sir. 1 minute, sir. 1 minute.
That is a question from Madam Sunita. So.
This is the platform requirements, sir. The morning session I have shown for a web portal, it needs these kind of browsers available. It can be browser of minimum of 51 version. Also, it can be for Chrome and Firefox and thing. And desktop, if you are going to install in your system, the OS should be Windows 7 and above, using 32 or 64-bit available. And also in Mac, it is the 10 plus versions it will support. And in mobile app, Android versions, it is above 4.4. Right now we are using the latest versions. So you need not worry, it will be applicable. Just now what I showed is it is the latest version, and starting from the 4.4 version it starts. And iOS, okay, iPhone, it also starts from 10 plus versions also. And Windows Phone, I'm not sure whether some are using still this phones like Lumia, something like that. It came. This it is a Microsoft product phone, so even that one they are telling that it is compatible. Microsoft Lumina, I think so. Lumia.
Yeah. Thank you. That is a good answer. I mean, you made it clear.
Any more? Did I miss? Did I miss any questions, sir?
No, I think you have answered all questions.
Fine, thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah, I just want to. I think if there are more questions, you please can tell us. We will answer your questions. Otherwise, we will go to the final vote of thanks.
Sir, can you please?
Yeah.
Oh,
Shall
thank
we
you, sir.
conclude
Thank
then?
you.
Shall we conclude with the, yeah, with the
Thank you,
last few
sir.
words?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
let's
sir.
conclude.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Sir, Patrick, sir.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I want to
Can
say
we
to the
close with
final, yeah, I want to give the final vote of thanks.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we are waiting for that, sir.
Yeah, okay. So I wish to thank all the participants, in a special way, the principals. We had 6 principals, some priests and sisters who had attended this program. So I thank them for leading from the front. So they were here with the teachers. So I thank them for their participation. I thank all the teachers. So we have about 180 teachers today who participated in this program. So I thank the teachers for spending time so that they can help the students do better in their life, in their career. So I thank the teachers. About 35 non-teaching staff were also present for another training program on SSP. So I thank them also for coming and into the sessions. I thank the trainers, Mr. Noel, Mr. David Arul Sundaram, Mr. Arul Jyoti. Of course, in the last session, we could not hear Kuranda Yesu, but he also had prepared for the session. So I thank every one of them for delivering the content effectively, clearly, distinctly. So thank you, the trainers. I thank you so much. I thank Mr. Benedict, who had been behind this entire arrangement of Zoom meeting and making everything perfectly fine on the technology front. So I thank Mr. John Benedict for his valuable time and support. As I said earlier, I understand that teachers are quite interested in Microsoft Teams, that we can feel the vibration there. So we want to conduct an advanced training program in Microsoft Teams where you will get a hands-on experience. You get a hands-on experience in Microsoft Teams. So that session, one of the principals from, I think, Tamil Nadu had asked, sister principal had asked that it be conducted as early as possible so that this can be implemented in their school in the beginning, right in the beginning of the academic year. So that request has been taken. We want to do it within this week. So we will get back to you. We have your contact numbers and email addresses. So we will write to you, and then we will, if you're interested, you can join this advanced training program, hands-on training program on Microsoft Teams. And if there are other schools and other teachers interested, they can also participate in this advanced training session. And yes, one more time, I tell you that the links were shared for feedback. I mean, your feedback is so valuable because it helps us to improve our product, the SSP, our support, how we are responding to your needs, and how we are improving our products to better meet your need and your satisfaction. So we have already shared the links, and we will share it again by email. One link for the product and support, another link for the training session. So if you found this training session effective, you can tell us there is any improvement that needs to be done on this training session. If you tell us, we can do it better next time. So your feedback is appreciated. So please take 30 seconds of your time, either now or even after the sessions. The links will be sent to you. Please send us your feedback. And as a token of appreciation, we for your participation and for your interest, I was really happy that so many of you asked some really fantastic questions, and some of you had given some very good feedback, so that we are carrying with us to improve the product, especially on the syllabus front. Once somebody asked, and there are a few more questions, the examination pattern, whether we can have in between the year, it can be changed. So many of these have been noted. We will try to improve, incorporate in our product. And we will be sending you a certificate of completion of this training workshop by this evening to all the participants. So thank you. Your presence has been immensely valuable. And we thank you for your cooperation, because your active participation also encourages us to be more of service to you in taking education and taking it to the rural areas, to the young people, and making it more effective. And at this pandemic time, we need to use technology, information and communication technology, to make the lessons more effective and useful to the students. So thank you all for participating in this program. Stay in touch with us. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask our regional heads, Mr. Noel, David Arul, and Arul Jodi, anytime. We'll be giving their numbers on WhatsApp. Excuse me. So feel free to contact them. And I look forward to seeing you in the advanced Microsoft Teams hands-on training workshop. So that is going to be a great experience, much more involving and interesting than the one that you did today. So I look forward to seeing you again in the next session. And I thank all of you, the trainers, and all those who supported this from the backstage. There are so many others who worked behind this. So all of them I thank, and I look forward to seeing you in the next training session. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, each and every individual participants. Thank you for your participation and your involvement towards the growth of our institution. Thank you, everyone, each and every individual. I am able to see many are sending chats telling that it was very nice and it was very useful. And one particular user had told, please be very safe in this COVID time. And they are instructing in this group to tell everyone, please do the breathe out exercise so that if we are safe from COVID. So I just wanted to take that info and tell in this thing. Thank you. And if there's any any wrong things or any confusions which had happened, we'll try to studize our service more in detail in the forthcoming sessions. And if there's any mistakes that we have committed, we ask for sorry and pardon. Thank you, everyone. Thank you team.
There are many who are writing to us on the chat box thanking us. So thank you. It's our pleasure to be of service to you. Thank you once again. God bless you.